I have failed you. I have not stuck to my promises I have made. But I am back. I got the hat out, got the shades, back in the fancy fits, with the muscles. We are getting right into it. This is the new series, The Path to Manhood, Episode 1, Getting Off the Beaten Path. So, I have not been decent lately at sticking to my word. I had gluten this week a couple times, dairy a couple times, and I've just been falling. Wednesday, I had gluten and dairy and grilled cheese. So it came to peer pressure. It was for a good cause, though. I had a really good friend who was having a rough week, and she really wanted grilled cheeses, so we had a little grilled cheese cookout, essentially, and we made a lot. It was very enjoyable, cheered her up, so I was very happy about that, but my body definitely didn't feel the best the next day. But you live, you learn, and you grow. And I am deciding that I'm done with cheating on my diet, cheating on my meals, and I'm sticking to it. I'm sticking on the grind, and I'm becoming the top level person that I can be. Friday, I also succumbed to peer pressure, even though it was really my own choice, so I guess it wasn't really peer pressure. I went out to the bars and I drank way too much. And I have to apologize to you guys because I talk all my talk about not drinking and not living that life, and then I went and did it. I didn't go out 5 months prior to that. It's been 5 months, but I went out. Not going to get into details, but I had way too much to drink, and it was a rough night. I woke up the next morning feeling like a bum and realizing that I have failed myself, and I failed everybody that I've made promises to. I am not here to have fun. I'm here to get things done. And that is the goal. So, I've also been spending a lot of time playing video games recently. I kind of got sucked back into that, and that has definitely been an addiction of the past. So I've made a couple big life decisions, but I will get into those in a little bit. The issue with me is I am looking, I really want to be in a long-term relationship, as I'm sure most guys do. I want to settle down and I'm ready. I'm not really a big fan of the hookup culture and the dating around and the playboy lifestyle. It's not who I am. But this week, I was hanging out with a girl that I really, really like. We are just friends, and kind of in the process of hanging out with her, I realized something. Even though I personally believe that we'd be 100% compatible, I have very little value. As a man, you have very little love that's just given to you. You need to bring value to the table. You're loved for what you bring to the table. Right now, I don't bring anything to the table. I know that I'm going to be very successful, but on the outside looking in, I'm a bum who dropped out of college, who's trying to do a sales job and not succeeding quite yet. I don't even have a car. I know myself that within the next 2.5 years, I will have $1 million. I know that for a fact because it's what I'm working for and it's what I'm going to get. It's who I am, it's what I'm going to do, and that is definitely going to happen because I refuse to give up on myself and I refuse to fail. But that's going to take some work. It's going to take some time, and I have decided to not pursue this interest with this lady until I have become something of value, something that I value myself. I would like to believe that I am very good boyfriend material, but I've realized that this is the journey of being husband material. I'm a pretty good guy, but it's time to become a great man. And that is going to take a couple of different things. 1. No more video games. Done. Not playing anymore. Got dragged into it. I don't care. If you're my friend, don't ask me to play video games. If you try dragging me into it, I'm not talking to you anymore. Cutting all of that out. Cutting that lifestyle out. That's not who I am anymore. And that's not the life I want for myself. 2, no more Snapchat until at least 2024. So I'm taking the next month off, and that may be longer depending on where I am in a month. I have realized I'm very addicted to it, and it's a big dopamine hit for me to see, like, oh, Snapchat notification, I click on it. So I am deleting that for at least the next month. I am also deleting Instagram off of my phone for here on out, probably. I'm not convinced that it's going to be here on out, but it is a super dopamine hit thing, and I keep on ending up, I scroll a little bit more, and it's just zapping my mental. If you are seeing this on Instagram, it's because I will continue to post on my Instagram through my computer or my laptop. But I will no longer have the app on my phone because it is dragging me down. The only social media I will have on my phone is Facebook because that's where I do a lot of my business. Also, 4, I'm going to try to get 2 hours or less of screen time a day, which kind of goes into this. A little trick that I have used in the past that has helped me do this is I turn my screen to black and white. So right now my screen is black and white, which makes it a little odd to record because I'm looking at myself and I'm black and white. So that is interesting. But when you look at your phone and you don't see colors, it drops the dopamine hit. Like, it's not entertaining to look at. I first started doing this when I was trying to break my porn addiction. Definitely helped. I'm pretty solid on that state now, and done doing that. You know, that's done for life. Step 5, which is really the most important step. So I don't know why I put it at 5. Should have been number 1. But Bible every day. Every day you need to talk to the Lord. You need to communicate with the Lord. I'm going to be reading the Bible, and I also want to read this book called The Prayer of Jabez, which I started and it's very interesting. I'm also going to be reading other books, but the Bible is number 1. Most important. God is number 1. He is most important. Step 6. Exercise every day. Whether that's the gym or doing like an at-home workout. If I don't go to the gym, I need to do 200 push-ups and like a little ab workout. Just so I stay in shape, I keep that mental health, and I stay disciplined. I honestly don't know if that's going to be a 6-day-a-week thing or 7-day-a-week thing. I believe it's going to be 7, but we shall see what my body says. And that are the 7 steps. Oh, wait, no, that's 6. So it's 7. There will be absolutely no alcohol or substances of any other kind until at least I turn 21. So that is 2 years and 3 months. At that point, I will then be able to drink alcohol. If I happen to go up to Canada, I will not count that, by the way. Or if I'm not going to drink till it's legal. That's the decision I've made. So like if I go somewhere and it is legal, I might have a cocktail. I'm also done drinking to the point of getting drunk. There's no point in it. I wake up the next morning, you feel hungover, you feel lousy, I feel like a bum, and I hate feeling like a bum. I hate feeling like a loser, and that's not what I want to be. I'm not like everybody else. Everybody goes out every single night drinking. Guess what? They're not going to be anywhere. They're not going to be anybody. They're bums, and it's sad to see. And I refuse to subscribe to that, and I will never become that. I am putting me first. Through the process of me putting me first, I'm putting God first. I'm deciding I'm not necessarily cutting out friends, but I'm cutting out activities. I will not hang out with my friends unless they're helping me grow in my faith, my finances, or my fitness journey. I'm not hanging out anymore. If I'm summers, I'm working. If it's working on faith, amazing. If it's working on finances, amazing. If it's working out, that's awesome. There is some exceptions to this. Like I might still go out to dinner with friends every once in a while, go shoot hoops because I highly enjoy shooting hoops, or like game night with my family. Like family kind of is off the list because I don't see them a lot, so when I do see them, I'm happy doing whatever they want to do. But I need to become great. I'm done trying to socialize and I am getting to work. And that is what it's going to be. I'm hoping to go back to daily uploads, but I'm not making promises on that because I was doing that and I realized that I didn't have as much value as I wanted for every day. So if I have the value to post every day, I will. But if not, then I'm probably only going to post once every 3 days or 4 days or something like that. And I'm only going to hit you guys with value. And I leave you with this. Nobody's perfect. Nobody succeeds 100%. There's been no man to do it except for Jesus, which is why he is God. You cannot idolize anybody else except for him. Because nobody is perfect. Everybody fails, everybody stumbles. But the important thing is, no matter how many times you fail, you have to pick yourself back up and keep trying. Say you're trying not to drink, and you keep drinking. The next day, try to go 2 days, and then you drink. Try to go 3 days. Every single time, pick yourself back up, brush yourself off, and go get it done. There's going to be struggles in life. Life isn't easy, especially if you want great things. One of my favorite quotes is, God gives his toughest battles to his toughest men or women. But that essentially means that you're going through a struggle so that you're going to grow the most. If you're going through hard times, it's because God knows you can handle it. You're going to learn something from it, and you're going to become great because of it. So, no matter what you're doing, just remember something. You got this. God's always by your side. Just keep your head up, eyes forward, and just march on. All right, guys. Love you. God bless you. Stay prayed up. Read your Bible. Work out. You got this. Love you, fam.